Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 6 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and click on your all lessons. So here is the list of the lessons we're going to cover today. We're going to start with the chapter add and subtract decimals. The lessons are estimate sums and differences of decimals. Then we'll do maps with decimal distances. Then the final test of the chapter. And then we'll start the new chapter as expressions and properties. The lesson name is right variable expressions. So this is the list of the topic we are going to cover today. Let's start with the very first lesson, that is estimate sums and differences. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So start with the first lesson. Let me write down the lesson name, then we'll start. Estimate sums and differences of decimals. Estimate sums and differences of decimals. Okay. Okay, here I am on grade 6 maths. The chapter name is add and subtract decimals. And here is the lesson we're going to start with, that is estimate sums and differences of decimals. Let's start with the test questions. Okay, estimate the sums of a sum by rounding to the nearest whole number and then adding. You have to round off the numbers to the nearest whole number. The numbers are 7.83 and 3.936. Okay, you have to round off the number to the nearest whole number. Got it? So 7 is the whole number. The very next number after the whole number is 8. You have to compare this number to 5. So 8 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 8 is greater than 5. Got it? That means you have to round off to the 8 is greater than 5 to the next whole number. The next whole number is, you have to add 1 to the whole number. Got it? So it would be 7 plus 1 is 8. So 7.83 is rounded to 8. Got it? Now let's check for this one. You have the whole number is 3. The very next number right after the decimal is 9. You have to compare this number to 5. So 9 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 9 is greater than 5. Got it? That means you have to round off to the next whole number. The next whole number means you have to do 3 plus 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So now you have rounded off both the numbers. Got it? 3.9 is rounded to 4 and 7.8 is rounded to 8. Got it? That means you have to now add the decimals. Add the numbers. 8 plus 4 is 12. Got it? So the sum is 12. Approximate sum it is because we estimated the numbers. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is estimate the sum by rounding each number to the nearest whole number and then adding. You have to round off the numbers 10.1 and 10.18. 10.1 and 10.18. Okay, 10.1 and 10.18. Got it? So you have to round off to the nearest whole numbers. So after the whole number, the decimal is 1. You have to compare this number to 5. So 1 is less than 5 or greater than 5? 1 is less than 5. So if the number is less than 5, you have to off on the same number. Got it? On the same whole number, that would be 10. Okay, now right after the decimal, the whole number, the first decimal is 1 and 1 is also less than 5. That means you have to round off on the same decimal. So it would be 10 plus 10 equals 20. Got it? If the first number right after the decimal is greater than 5, you have to round up. Round up means you have to add 1 to the whole number. But if it is less than 5, you have to round on the same decimal. Got it? So it would be 20. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 7.7 subtract 2.1. You have to estimate the difference by rounding each number to the nearest whole number and then subtract. So you have to do 7.7 subtract 2.1. Seven point seven subtract 2.1. Okay, so just look at the first decimal. That would be right after the decimal point would be 7. 7 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 7 is greater than 5. That means you have to round up. Round up means add 1 to the whole number. So 8 plus 7 plus 1 is 8. Got it? Okay, the first number right after the decimal is 1. 1 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 1 is less than 5. That means you have to round off to on the same whole number. So it would be 8 subtract 2. So 8 subtract 2 is 6. Got it, everyone? It would be 6. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 10.9 subtract 5. So which is the correct option? Which is the answer? So which one is the correct option? 10.9 is rounded off to 10.9 is rounded off to 11 and 5.1 is rounded off to 5. So it would be then 11 minus 5 is 6. 10.9 subtract 5.1. 10.99 is greater than 5, so it would be rounded off to 11. And 1 is less than 5, so it would be rounded off to 5. So 11 subtract 5 is 6. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, 2.28 plus 6.57. 2.28 plus 6.57. Okay, so you have to round off 2.28. So the very next number right after the decimal is 2 and 2 is less than 5. That means you have to round off on the same whole number. Got it? Okay, then you have to round off 6.5. Here you have 5. 5 is equal to 5. Got it? That means you have to, if they are equal or greater, you have to round up. Round up means add 1 to the whole number. So it would be 7. So 7 plus 2 is 9. Got it? So it would be 9. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. No one is answering. Why? If you are not answering, that means you have a problem. You have to ask the questions. Otherwise, you have to write the answers. Isn't it? Okay, 6.126 subtract 1.512. So which is the correct option? 6.1256 subtract Sorry, 126 minus 1.216. 1.512, sorry. 1.512. Okay, you have to round 6.126. So the right after the next number after the decimal is 1 and 1 is less than 5. That means you have to round on the same whole number. It would be 6. Minus here you have 5. 5 is equal to 5. You have to round up means add 1 to 1 plus 1 it would be 2. So 6 subtract 2 is 4. Got it? Okay, select the correct option and click on the OK button. So you have to complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. Okay, so if you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, the next one is map with decimal distances. Let me write down the lesson name. The next lesson is maps with decimal distances. Maps with decimal distances. Okay, here is the lesson name. The lesson name is maps with decimal distances. Okay, let's start with the first question. Okay, using the path shown, how long is the shortest route from Washington to Westminster? Okay, you have to go from Washington to Westminster. So you have to see which one is the shortest route. Got it? You have two of the routes. One of them is either you start from Washington to Lowell, and then from Lowell to Westminster. Got it? And the second one is if you start from Washington, go to Lowell, and after the Lowell, go to Somerville, and then again to the Westminster. Got it? So you have two of the routes. Let's see which one is the shortest one. To Lowell to Westminster. First, I'm going to calculate the distance from Westminster to Lowell to Washington. Westminster. Got it? It would be 7.9 plus 19.1. Got it? Just add. Let me see if we have to. Mm, okay, let's just add. It would be 9 plus 1 is 10, 0, and 27.0 it is. Got it? Okay, the other way is you can go from Washington to Lowell, then Somerville to Westminster. Got it? And the distances are 7.9, 12.7, 9.1, 7.9, 12.7, 9.1. Okay, add up all the distances. Got it? It would be 16, 9, 7, and 9, 16, and 1, 17, 7, 1 carry. 21, 20, and 2029. It would be 29.7. That means that is the longest route you have to calculate the smallest one, so it would be 27.0. Got it? So the correct option is 27. Got it? Okay, using the path shown, the distance from Fairview to Boneville is 17.7 kilometer. How far is it from Fairview to Hampton? Okay, so the total distance you are given from here to here, it would be 17.7. You are given with the distance from Hampton to Bonville. You have to calculate the one that is from Fairview to Hampton. So you have to calculate the 16.9 from the total distance. Got it? So 17.7 minus 6.9 is 17.7 minus 6.9. You cannot subtract, you cannot subtract 7 out of 9, so you have to borrow 1. You are left with 6 here, it would be 10. 10 subtract 9 is 1. 6 subtract 6 is 0, 1. That means the unknown distance is 10.1. Got it? 10.1. 17.7 and 6.9. 17.7 and 17 point. Oh, it would be 17, not 10, sorry. So 17 subtract 9 is 8. It would be then 10.8. Got it? So the correct option is 10.8. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Got it, everyone? Okay, using the path shown, the distance from Cederberg to Belleville is 22.6 miles. How far is the distance from Cederberg to Burlington? Got it? You are given the distance from here to here. Got it? So that would be from Cederberg to Belleville is 22.6. You have to find the missing distance, that would be Cederberg to Burlington. So you have to subtract the given 11.9 out of 22.6. Got it? Just subtract 11.9 out of 22.6. You will get the missing distance. So 22.6 subtract 11.9. Got it? Let me just confirm the numbers, 22.6 and 11.9. Yes, just subtract them. You cannot subtract 6 out of 9, so we have to borrow 1. It makes 16 here. So 16 subtract 9 is 7. 1 subtract 1 is 0 and 2 subtract 1 is 1. That means the missing distance is 10.7. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is using the path shows how long is the shortest route from Silver Grove to Lanberry. Okay, here is the Silver Grove. You have to calculate the shortest distance. Okay, the shortest is the one, I think, from Silver Grove to Centerville and from Lanberry. Let's just calculate Silver Grove to Centerville and Lanberry. It would be SCEV from Silver Grove to Centerville from Lanberry. Okay, so the distances are, the distance from Silver Grove to Centerville is 15.3 and 10.1. So 15.3 and plus 10.1. Okay, just add them. So it would be 3.3 and 1 4 and 15 and 10 25. It would be 25.4. Got it? So that means the smallest one is 25.4. Got it? So the smallest distance from the Silver Grove to Lanberry is 25.4, because here you have to follow three of the two of the routes from Silver Grove to Wild Grove to Centerville, and Centerville to Lanberry. So for sure this is a big distance. Got it? Larger the largest distance. You have to calculate the shortest one. It would be then the Silver Grove to Centerville to Lanberry. Got it? Okay, the next one is using the path shown. The distance from Blue Point to Newburgh is 35.8. From Blue Point, okay, from here to here it would be 35.8. How far is it from Springdale to Newburgh? So you have to calculate the missing distance. So you're given with the total distance, like from here to here. So just the you have to subtract these two distances out of the total one. Got it? And you will get the missing distance. So subtract the two givens from the total. 35.8 subtract 35.8 subtract 13.2 subtract 9.6. Okay, so I haven't subtracted the one because the total distance is given from Blue Point to this point. Got it? This point is not included in the total distance, so you have to subtract the two distances that are between Blue Point to Newburgh. Got it? So just subtract them. It would be, I'm going to use the calculator. It would be 35.8 subtract 13.2 subtract 9.6. So it would be 13. That means the distance, the missing distance is 13.0. Got it? Or that equals 13. Got it? Select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Please make sure before the next session you have to complete the test questions. Got it? Let's just start with the next topic, that is the final test of the chapter. So let's start with the final test of the chapter. Got it? Okay, here is the final test. Let's start with the final test of the topic. Okay, you have to subtract the numbers. 3.31 subtract 1.38. Got it? 3.31 subtract 1.38. Okay, so we cannot subtract 1 out of 8, so we have to borrow 1. It would be now 11. 11 subtract 8 is 3. Here we have to, you cannot subtract 2 out of 3, again we have to borrow 1. It would be now 12. So 12 subtract 3 is 9. And 2 subtract 1 is 1. It would be 1.93. No one is answering. Why? Your participation is highly appreciated. Please write the answers if you know the answer. Otherwise, if you have a question, please write the question in the chat box. I'll answer all your questions and confusions as well. Got it? Okay. Eva went to the store and bought 8.9 pounds of zucchini. When she got home from the store, some neighbors gave Eva 7.5 pounds of zucchini, 7.7 pounds of zucchini from their garden. How many pounds of zucchini does Eva have now? So she got from store is 8.9 pounds, and her neighbor gives her 7.7 pounds. You have to calculate the total. That means you have to add them. Got it? 8.9 plus 7.7. 8.9 plus 7.7. Got it? 9 plus 7 is 16. Write a 6 here and carry 1. 8 and 1, 9, and 9 and 7 is again a 16. So it would be 16.16 kg zucchini total he has. She has. Got it? It would be 16.6. So select the correct option, then click on the OK button. It would be 16.6 pounds. Okay, the next one is estimate the difference by rounding each numbers to the nearest whole number and then subtracting. You have to round off the numbers to the nearest. 9.1 subtract 2.7. 9.1 subtract 2.7. You have to round off the numbers. Got it? Okay, to the whole numbers. Okay, then the number right next to the whole number is right next to the decimal is 1, and 1 is less than 5. That means you have to round off on the same whole number. Got it? Okay, then you have 7. 7 is greater than 5. That means you have to round up means you have to add 1 to the whole number. So it would be 9 subtract 3. So 9 subtract 3 is 6. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 1.57 plus 5.4. 1.57 plus, let me read the question. We have to estimate. Okay, estimate a sum by rounding each number to the nearest whole number and then adding. Okay, you have to estimate by rounding off the numbers. Okay, so here you have 5 right after the decimal point, and 5 is equal to 5. That means you have to round up. Got it? Round up means add 1 to the whole number. So it would be 1 plus 1 is 2. Got it? You have 5.4. Here you have 4. 4 is less than 5. You have to round on the same whole number. It would be 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 is 10. Got it? Okay, so round numbers to the nearest whole number is you have to remove the decimal portion. Got it? It would be 5 plus 6 plus 1. I think 7 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 10.06 subtract 4.72. 10.06 subtract 4.72. Okay, so 10.06, you have to round the number to the nearest whole number. Nearest whole number means you have to remove the decimal portion. Got it? You have 0. 0 is less than 5, so you have to round on the same whole number. Got it? It would be 4.72. So 7 is greater than 5. That means you have to round up. You have to add 1 to the whole number. So it would be 10 minus 5 equals 5. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Estimate the sum by rounding each number to the nearest whole number and adding 10.1 and 10.18. So you first round off the numbers and then add. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 20. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, 1.8 plus 1.2. So when you add them, the correct option is it would be 7.0. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, a carpenter bought a piece of wood that was 0.69 meters long. Then she sawed 0.12 meter off the end. How long is the piece of wood now? So you have to subtract 0.12 out of 0.69. So which option is the correct one? Which option is the correct one? Just subtract 0.12 out of 0.69. So the correct option is 0.69 subtract 0.12 is 0.57. Got it? The correct option is 0.57. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Rooney and his classmates placed colored blocks on a scale during a science lab. The yellow block weighted 7.8 pounds and the brown block weighted 2.8 pounds. How much more did the yellow block weigh than the brown block? Got it? That means you have to subtract the weight of the brown block out of the yellow block. Got it? So just subtract 2.8 out of 7.8. So the correct option is 2.7.8 subtract 2.8 is 5. Got it? So the correct option is 5. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next chapter. The next topic is we're going to start with a new chapter, that is expressions and properties. Let's just start with the new topic. Mm, okay, here is the chapter. We're going to start with expressions and properties. And the first lesson from the chapter is right variable. expressions. Let's start with the first lesson, that is right variable expressions. Right variable expressions. Okay, let's start with the chapter. Let's start with the test questions. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Okay, the operations are described in the words. Got it? You have to write them in an expression form. Got it? B more than A. That means more than means you have to add. You have to do A plus B. Got it? If it is less than, that means you have to subtract. More means you have to add. So it would be B more than A means you have to add B to A. It would be A plus B. Got it? That is the correct option. Just select the correct option and click on the basically the expressions are given in words. You have to write them in the uh, expression form. You have to write the variables and the operations. So it would be A plus B. Got it? Okay, the next one is write an expression for the operation described below. D more than C. That means you have to add. More means more is always you have to add. So you need to do C plus D. Either you write D plus C or either C plus D. Both are same. Got it? So it would be C plus D. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Add A to B. So which is the correct option? Add A to B. So the correct option is B plus 8. Got it? Because you have to add. So it would be B plus 8. Got it? Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. 10 divided by V. So which is the correct option? The first one or the second one? Which is the correct one? Very good. The second one, 10 divided by V, because the first one is for subtraction, but here we have to describe the operation, that is describe the divided. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Divide V by 7. So which option is the correct one? Divide V by 7. So which operation is the correct one? It is V divided by 7. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Write an expression for the operation described below. Add A and 4. So which is the correct option? The first one or the second one? That is the first option. Got it? It would be A plus 4. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is write an expression for the operation described below. Divide Y by 4. So which option is the correct one? The first one or the second one? Very good. That would be the second one. Y divided by 4 is the correct option. Just select the correct option and click on the Okay button. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Multiply d by 2. So which option is the correct one? First one or the second one? The first option is the correct one. Got it? D multiply by 2. That is the correct option. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Divide z by 4. So which option is the correct one? So the correct option is the first one or the second one? Very good. That would be the second one. So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Subtract 3 from D. So which is the correct option? The first one or the second one? It would be D subtract 3. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, write an expression for the operation described below. Subtract W from 8. So which option is the correct one? It would be 8 subtract W. Got it? The second option is the correct one. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Write an expression for the operation described below. Add 6 and R. So which option is the correct one? It would be 6 plus R. Got it? Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Very good. Okay, the next one is write an expression for the operation described below. Q divided by 4. Which option is the correct one? The first one or the second one? Which option is the correct one? It would be the second one, Q divided by 4. Got it? Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Write an expression for the operation described below. Add C and 7. So which option is the correct one? It would be C plus 7. Got it? Write an expression for the operation described below. Subtract S from 7. So which option is the correct one? The first one or the second one? It would be the second one. Got it? So we have done with the test. So here is the list of the topics we have covered today. We have started with the chapter Add and Subtract Decimals. The lessons we did are estimate sums and differences of decimals, then map with decimal distances, then the final test of the chapter. Then we started the new chapter, that is expressions and properties. The lesson we have just covered is right variable expression. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the topics we did today. If you have any problem with any of the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Please click on the like button right below the video if you find the session helpful for you. That's all for today. Thank you for your participation. See you guys in the next session. Thank you, everyone. Bye.